This little feller is also an Appalachian Brumby, so he was a feral mine horse.
So explain what an Appalachian Brumby is.
So Adam Black came up with Appalachian Brumby. Talk about full circle. Adam Black had this little yellow fellow that came off of a strip mine, and he started calling him my Appalachian Brumby. And then he gifted that word to us, because before we were defining them as the free-roaming feral horses of Appalachia, which is a hell of a mouthful, or feral mine horses, but then people would say, are those horses that used to work in the mine and then they stopped working them and they just left them there? So Appalachian Brumby kind of defines that better. And if you want to look up something funny, look up on the internet. I wrote an article called Ketchup Mustang and the Appalachian Brumby. It's really a funny way to explain how that name actually works. But Guy McLean, we met Guy McLean, and Guy McLean said that is absolutely an appropriate name. You use it, because we get a lot of pushback that Brumbies are only in Australia.
Awesome.
So he is, he's a feral, free-roaming mine horse of Appalachia is what he is.
So was he a stud when you rounded him up?
We didn't round him up. Another organization in Kentucky that we like rounded him up and then transferred him to us after they gelded him. They have a veterinarian that has a big mobile stocks, and that veterinarian will roll in with those mobile stocks and be able to geld these feral guys pretty speedily.
Okay.
Probably not Slate, but Slate probably would have destroyed stocks. But they're a substantial set of stocks. They're very beefily built, but I just don't think they would have worked for Slade either. So when he was healed up from castration, and we put out a thing on the internet saying that we needed more Appalachian Trainer Face Off horses, then they contacted us and said, we got this cute little feller. Would you like him? And he came with his name from them, and we kept it.
Hey, bud, yeah.
Champ, his name is Champ. He looks really Morgan-y to us. We really like to have somebody sponsor his DNA test, see what's in him. I don't think we've ever found very many Morgans out on the mines.
He's a stocky little guy.
Cute, isn't he? Yeah, he's cute. I've been wanting to see him. Look at his poster. Isn't that cute?
That's awesome.
Oh, you look lovely. Look how cute you are. He's kind of a turkey, though. Get in there, turkey. Have you ever played with hackneys much?
Yeah.
They're turkeys. He was really, really sick at the Amish farm where he was bred. He's a very well-bred hackney horse. His dad is famous. I don't remember what his name is, but his dad has won so much stuff. And he's very well known with the hackney people.
Little baby here.
He got pneumonia at the farm where he was bred. The Amish fellow was too busy to keep a close eye on him, and he didn't want him to die on his farm. He had an English friend interested in helping heal him. She took him, and then when she got him over the pneumonia, and she was like, I'm not capable of raising a hackney baby. They're a lot, so would you guys take him?
Okay.
So when he was sturdy enough from the pneumonia, we took him in.
How long ago did you take him in?
It was at Christmas. That's how he got the name Dasher. We named him after a reindeer. You know, Dasher. So it was at Christmas.
Okay, bud.
He was apparently really, really sick.
I'm Jessica Lyon.
Nice to meet you, Jack.
This is Gobo, and he was transferred to us from that other rescue. My gosh, he's grown. I believe he's grown.
He has grown, yes.
Yeah. What a handsome guy.
He has grown, and he has filled out tremendously.
Yes,
oh,
he has.
Goodness.
Remind me how old he is?
He's
2, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he was transferred from that other organization.
Hey, bud.
And
very kind.
sadly, it was his mother who we just couldn't turn her around. She was too dangerous. And we had taken her the year before we got him, I think. Maybe 2 years before we got him. When he was weaned.
Okay.
So maybe 15 months. She was the one that we couldn't turn around, and she attacked the veterinarian, and we had to put her to sleep. Remember, Tania was telling that story.
Yeah.
That's a nice banner.
That's really nice.
Yeah, so look at all the ribbons that he's won. This is
Look
a
at
whippersnapper
this guy, yeah.
trainer. This is another
He's
one of our
stacked.
Fraggles. This is actually one of our Fraggles that DNA'd as a registrable. And
Wow.
she has won all kinds of things. Wow, that's neat. I haven't got to come in here and look at this yet. I've just seen a picture of it. This is Moki.
Hey, buddy.
Moki's a girl.
Hey.
Moki
Hey, girly girl.
Moki was the brattiest whippersnapper that we had at pickup.
No way.
Moki would squeal at you, wheel around, and try to double barrel you. Moki got the veterinarian after Richard took her home, but he said that was the last incident that she had. He fixed her really fast, thank goodness. And if you see his whippersnapper trainer with him, it's hilarious because he is a very tall guy. And this was the shortest horse in the lineup. And of course, it's random draw, so it would have been funny if we did that on purpose, but we didn't. So, but she got her registration in the works and will be a registered Pasifina and part of that Franklin 13 big starvation case in Kentucky.
With, like, based on the blood test, they were able to determine that she's registerable? Like, how does that work? I didn't know that you could.
They found her mom and her dad based on the blood test because her mom and dad were registered. So,
okay, got it.
First it comes back.
That's incredible.
We've narrowed her down to 2 mares. They knew her dad. The first one came back, well, we know her dad, and we've narrowed her down to 2 mares.
Okay.
So we had to pay extra to get them to run a more complicated one to figure out which mare it was.
Sure.
How's it going? How you doing, bud?
Good to see you.
This is Joey's horse. Joey, you want to tell us about your horse on the camera?
I'll see you guys.
I guess I'm not ready for that. Sprocket is a beautiful quarter-horse Appaloosa colt. He's about 8, 9 months, I believe, is where we're at now. He's got a really smart brain, a very curious and fun-loving 8-month-old brain.
Okay.
Very much has the toddler brain still, but he is more curious, as you can see, peeking those head out. But he's been awesome. We started the competition with that early bout of trying to get the worms out of him, get his coat back to where it should be getting his weight up.
Sure.
So we went through some temperamental phases, but afterwards he went right to work with us. He's been awesome. He's been hanging out with Tabasco out there.
Nice. You mind if we take a look at him?
Yeah, go for it. He's a absolute little angel. Don't be too much of a butthead this morning.
Hey, bud.
So there were 2 colts that the owner had that she was going to take to the auction and sell.
Okay.
And we asked followers to send in donations to intercept that so that these guys would never go to the auction because they would be going to the auction. We asked the followers to pitch in and help us stop that. So these 2, Sprocket and Wembley, won't be doing that because they'll be gelded soon. We were going to geld them before they went, but they didn't have anything to do it with yet. Not descended yet.
Got it. How many years have you been doing this?
This is my 2nd year in the competition. I've been helping my wife with the training of horses on the farm for 5 or 6 years now.
And you had
Data last year.
A different colt.
Yeah, I got spoiled last year.
Data was very easy.
Data was very smart in the same sense as Sprocket's smart, but in a less curious way.
Very cool. Well, it looks like you've done a good job with him. He looks pretty chill, but still's got that baby curiosity, get into stuff, which is
Joey goes first
good.
today in the
No
whistle.
pressure.
So he's going to set it off for us.
All right. Sprocket.
So Sprocket comes from the Fraggles. Sprocket was the dog on the Fraggles. This is an interesting case. I'll tell you about Odessa here. So Odessa, we held her for pretty close to 5 years because she was in an animal control officer seizure case, and it took them almost 5 years to settle the court case. We held her at our expense for almost 5 years, and it was so many thousands of dollars that it cost Heart of Phoenix to do that.
I believe it.
And this is the last court case that we ever held because there's no bondage and forfeiture in West Virginia.
Okay.
So there's no way for us to get any restitution or anything
everything
from
that was-
that. This is the last court case that we held because I think there were 6 of them
Okay.
that we held for almost 5 years. So imagine the expense. And not only is it the expense, but when you're holding them for a court case, you're only allowed to keep them healthy. You're not allowed to train them. You're not allowed to geld them.
Okay,
You're
cool.
not allowed to do anything except keep them healthy.
Okay.
So they're just sitting on our books. We could be saving a horse that's dying.
Yeah.
And of course, we've saved her, but it kind of gummed up the works and cost
You're
us
an
a lot of money.
expensive pony, huh?
She is, yes, she's a
Yeah.
high dollar gal. She is one of the ones in this competition that we really believe is going to be pretty close to beginner friendly. She's very amiable under saddle, very, very easy to deal with, not very forward, just an all around good girl.
Nice little lazy pony, huh?
And she's a Mustang, a BLM Mustang.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Do you know where she was rounded up?
I can look it up. I don't have it in my head, but I can look it up. I have it on my phone.
From New Mexico?
She knew.
Oh, hey, girl.
That's the nice thing about the ATFO. Tania, I don't know how, but she can walk through here and she couldn't tell you she's from New Mexico because that doesn't interest her. But the trainers are invested in them and
Absolutely.
listening to what we're doing, and they're chiming in going, here's that piece of info. I've got that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
She's a pretty girl.